Hello everyone, my name is Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And there I am finding a Korok. And I found this little monster camp. And I wanted to go ahead and kill them off. I like killing all the monsters I find in this game, because they give me materials I could turn into a good weapon in the future. So it took me a few tries to kill off everyone, because they kept on ganging up on me and trying to kill me. But eventually I was able to do it. So now I'm just grabbing all the monster parts and the materials. I decided to drop my almost broken shield to grab that new one. Then I noticed this guy is just sitting in the cage. So I thought I would just start lifting up all the cages to grab the chest, and I'll free the guy eventually. He was just not a top priority at the moment. Opal. I tend to sell all the gems because if you could kill monsters and the elemental monsters, and you could use their monster parts to forge a weapon into an elemental weapon, just like you can if you use a gem. And I need rubies because I am broke like real life. There's the guy in the cage, if you guys haven't seen him when I was struggling with monster hunting. So I'm probably gonna end up letting him out last. Don't you just hate it when you are running along a wall and you accidentally keep trying to grab it? Okay. I like to use the Ultra Hand to pick up boxes to drop them, so I don't use any valuable weapons or materials to break it. It's just easier to do it like this. Sometimes you have to work smarter, not harder. Okay. Arrows are very important in this game. I need to take time and get some more arrows. Hey, I'm finally letting the guy out of the cage. Whenever you help someone out, you should talk to them because they tend to give you stuff. Okay. He gave me two food dishes. Oh, he gave me a string elixir too. He was pretty kind, giving me 3 things just for letting him out of a cage. Okay. And was going over here to get this shrine. It's good to get shrines so you could get more hearts and stamina. And you can also fast travel to any shrine you do get. So I'd like to get as much shrines as I can when I see them. Okay. It took me a few trial and errors to figure out how to do this. I kind of struggle with the Ultra Hand, with the functions and stuff. And with the Ultra Hand, it's really annoying to turn the stuff that you want to the correct direction. And I decided I really wanted that chest, so my first attempt ended up in my death. Just because I gave up with putting it how it needed to be. Okay, so I finally was able to go up there and get the chest, and I got this sticky elixir. Hey, and then I thought this thing moved on its own, so I wanted to give it a little test run to see what happened. And it turns out if you don't do anything, it just ends up falling and killing you in the process. So I had to try a few things. Yeah, I'm not very good at figuring stuff out. This is why I never done well in school, I guess. I just needed to be able to put this on right, and I was just struggling. So please do not roast me too much for how bad I am at the game. I tried warning you the last Zelda Tears of the Kingdom I did. That it just takes me too long to admit to figure some of this stuff out. So I decided to just speed up my struggle so you guys could see firsthand how much I struggle with this game. Yeah, I thought I was gonna die, so I just kind of fell. Then I figured it probably was gonna work if I didn't just jump off of it in fear. So I had to remake it because for some reason dying meant the whole thing coming apart. Okay. Yeah, and I was able to hop on and make it to the end without jumping to my dad that time. I took it because I didn't know for sure if I needed it with this thing, with this little round. This round I ended up having to look up eventually, because no matter what I did, it ended up in failure. So you're gonna see all my failure attempts until I finally decide how to do it. Until I Google it, and Google told me how to do it. Yeah, but this thing I didn't really check what happens, where this thing goes. So I thought this might work but I guess I weigh a lot because I wouldn't even move an inch. So I tried adding another fan or two, hoping that it would get it to move. But then I had trouble getting on the stupid thing. When I did, it moved, but then it just kind of fell instead of moving forward. So I had to rethink my strategy. I kind of thought this thing worked last time, so maybe it might work this time. But don't ask me why. But it's one of those things where I thought maybe it's easier than I think it's gonna be to figure out. I couldn't even get the thing to stay on the railing, so I thought to try something else. I thought if I made the thing more condensed, it might not be as heavy, so it would move along the whole railing with no problems. But then I accidentally took it apart. But it wouldn't have worked anyways because there was nowhere for me to even stand if it didn't move. It was really frustrating for me whenever it didn't move, not even an inch, because I honestly would rather just had it move and fall to my death instead of it not move at all, because then I would have felt like I was getting somewhere. Finally had it move a little bit, and then I realized the railing ends, so I had to figure out how to not fall to my death, as well as get it to move. I thought if I just kind of do it on the one railing instead of putting it on both, it would work. But then I had the problem where it wouldn't move again. That's what the shrine called, in case you're curious. This is when I decided Google was going to be my friend. So I had to look up what the shrine was called so I could Google it. The first attempt at following Google was not helping me. Because I still struggled. I was just standing still because I was just kind of reading on Google to see what I needed to do. Because if I Google stuff, I'd rather just read what to do instead of watching a video, because then I'm still trying to figure it out, trying to interpret it. Unless I'm even after reading it and I still struggle, I would find a YouTube video then. But using your brain is hard. And I don't have much brain cells. Okay. This is the general layout that Google told me. I just needed to figure out where to put the fans. Yep, and this was really stressful for me because this is exactly what Google told me where to place the fans, and it still wouldn't make it all the way. So it was really stressful. To figure out what was I doing wrong. So I had to go back to Google and try another website, seeing if they have the fans placed differently. And unfortunately, it actually fell apart again, so I had to redo it. Oh, and I'm sorry that I'm just doing a voiceover instead of you getting my genuine reaction when I was being stressed out. But life happens and there's a lot of noise going on that would drive me crazy. My dog started barking like a crazy person. My dad kept on coming in my room and bothering me. So eventually I just kind of gave up and quit recording my voice, since I obviously wasn't gonna be able to finish it in peace. Okay, then I had back to the video. Then I had this problem where it got stuck on the railing and I couldn't figure out how or why. So then I thought maybe it was the fan's fault, so I moved it down. And I still got stuck. But I tried moving it up to see if that would help my problem. Then I accidentally took it apart again, so it fell back down. I do think it worked out though that I'm doing a voiceover instead of you guys getting my genuine stressed out reaction. Because then I wouldn't be able to speed this up and you would just be washing in pain as I struggled. Probably yelling at me what I need to do. Probably yelling at me now. Okay. I had to take the fans off because it wouldn't go on the railings. So there I am fixing it. Hopefully you guys would see what I'm going wrong, and you don't take this long to figure out the shrine, and you could get a lot more accomplished than me in this matter of time. I just couldn't figure out why it wouldn't go further. And then I hopped off of it to see if it would leave me, and it didn't. And I haven't posted a video in a while. It's been like 6 days, I believe. But I had a little bit of a hard time figuring out what my next video was gonna be. And then I got busy. It's the end of the school year, and if you don't know, if I'm a custodian for the schools. So I've been really busy at work, and then I'll come home exhausted. So I just haven't really had time to post anything. I decided that maybe if I put it on the top, it will move better. And it ended up moving. And it was just this really exciting moment for me when it started moving. I mean, it was moving very slow, so I was kind of worried it would just backtrack. But since I saw the end and now I'm going down that hill, I was very excited and relieved when I finally made it to get my blessing. Since this shrine took so long, this is the only shrine unfortunately I can do for the day. I do some more shrines in future videos if you guys like it. Even if you don't like it, I'm probably still gonna do it. So, sorry if you don't. Animal Crossing is still my main game. But I like playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So I will keep doing it. Whether you guys like it or not. No offense. It was nice of you guys to join me here today as I struggled with this shrine, even though some of you probably did it on the first attempt without any falling to your deaths. I'm not that fortunate. Don't forget to like and subscribe and push that bell notification to get notified every time I post. Until next time, bye.